Hi, good morning everybody. Happy Monday. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida, and I just saw a Desi scurry away. There he is. Hi, Bob. Hi, mister. It's a very big stretch, sir. This is Des, Serval. My goodness. You may be noticing that Mr. Des only has 3 legs. 2 front legs, 1 back leg. He's given that back leg a very good stretch. And he's like, okay, bye. Oh, goodness sakes. See where he's off to. Please take a second and share this. Tag your friends and family. Let everybody know we just got started. I'm hoping we don't get rained out. I checked the radar. Within the hour, we've got about a 30% chance of rain, which is fine by me. We need to wash some of this pollen away from things. So yeah, this is Des. Such a good boy, Desi. Good drink of water. Des was actually found already with only 3 legs in the desert in Arizona. And unfortunately, nobody claimed him as either their pet that they had abandoned, or obviously something had gone on with him for him to have already had an amputated leg. So we don't know if he was being used for breeding hybrids or other African servals for the pet trade. He's got some water and some grass. Everybody's losing their winter fur because it's been in the 80s for like 2 weeks now. So glad the ladies have been able to get some of those mats off of you, Betty. Uh-oh. I'm like, is it sprinkling or is that still just pollen falling out of the trees? I woke up this morning and my left eye is like so red, and I'm like, I don't know if it's just the allergy or the pollen in the air, or did I pet one of my cats at home and accidentally touch my eye. I don't know what happened, but it's like burning. So we really need the rain today to wash some of this pollen away. Just eating grass. Cats are so weird. Cats are so weird. So again, please take a second if you can share this live feed, tag any of your friends and family, let them know that we just got started. I will try to do as long of a live as I can while we have decent weather for it, but I am on foot, so we're likely going to stay kind of in this back corner of the sanctuary. He's like, I might only have 3 legs, but I'm pretty darn fast when I want to be. So thank you ahead of time for everybody sharing this, everybody helping out in the comments. I'm gonna go up to his stage, and I thought I saw Miss Ginger sneak up into her ferns. So let me go around the other side and see if that is still the case. Something I want to mention while we are out here with the African servals is I manage our Instagram account for Big Cat Rescue, and I do get a lot of messages of people who have seen, oh, she's up there, she's incognito for sure. Watched her walk up there, but she could have jumped down while Des was flaunting his stuff for us. Oh, there she is. You went to the other one. Hi, Ginger. There you are. Hi, cutie. Oh, that's a perfect spot for you. That is a perfect spot for Ginger. She's like, darn it, you found me. So anyway, I am constantly getting either tagged in or messages or stories or reels sent to the Big Cat account when people are flaunting that they have servals as pets or just different hybrids. Of course, from other countries, we're still seeing a lot of lion and tigers in people's homes being treated as pets, yada yada. And there's always somebody who's like, can't you do something? Can't you take this animal from this person? And all of these things. And I just want everybody to realize that, you know, we're only one entity. We do work with a whole collection of other sanctuaries. But it's not that simple. You can't just like, oh, you have a serval, I'm going to take that cat from you. It's all about various laws. We know the Big Cat Public Safety Act just finished up and was signed into law finally after all these years. But sadly, that is for the big cats. So servals and things like that, there's still a lot of work we need to do to create an environment where people understand that these cats belong in Africa. They're African servals. They should get to be wild and free and raise their young. And do what servals are supposed to do, not be trapped in people's houses. So if you see that type of stuff on social media, your best way to go about it is to ignore it. Stop sharing that stuff. Stop liking it. If you do make a comment, just know people are probably going to attack you back, and that's fine. People are always tougher on the internet. So, you know, speak your truth. Say what you know is right and wrong. These cats belong in the wild and they are not pets. And then, you know, again, people are going to come battling at you, but hi, Hutch. We'll be there in a minute. We never get time with Gigi. We never get time with Ginger. But the other thing you can do, both on Facebook and on Instagram, there are ways for you to report that you don't want to see things. So if you don't want to see the servals living in people's houses, you can report that. I don't know that you can classify it per se as animal abuse, but you can definitely tell people it's offensive to you, that it's wrong, that it's false information. Just report it. And you can tell the algorithm that you want to see far less of that. Now, the only downfall is, unfortunately, I think they have most things animal related all lumped together. So there's a chance you could say, I don't want to see this crap anymore. And then it might also affect your notifications for the proper sanctuaries that you actually want to see. So sometimes then you have to go in and make sure you go back to, you know, Big Cat Rescue's Facebook page and mark it as something you do want to see more of. So sometimes you might undo all of it, and then you have to go back in and really, you know, hand select the ones that you do want to see. Hi, buddy. Come here. But rather than thinking you don't have a voice and thinking we're the only ones that have a voice, that couldn't be further from the truth. So definitely the next time that you see something that you do not agree with, animal related, report it. Don't just send it to us or other various sanctuaries. I mean, of course, you can always reach out to us. I'm definitely not saying not to do that. But if you don't report it and all you do is then share it to us, that's not really helping anything. So also be the voice. We will always be the voice. And we love for you guys to rally behind us with that, but make sure you're standing up for them too. Everybody's just eating their foliage in their cage. You just had breakfast. Hey you. Hey you, I came over to see you. Hi. Yeah, I came to see you, puppies. I like to point out too that, you know, this whole row of cats that were on here, so there's Alethea, which we saw yesterday, Des, who we just saw, Ginger we just saw, we're here with Hutch. We saw Zucari yesterday, and then there's also Nala. So those are all of our African servals here at Big Cat Rescue. And out of this entire strip of servals, you know, the only one of all of them that does not greet you with a hiss is Hutch. So that's very low odds that you would get a friendly cat. And then you look at it from the flip side, Hutch is one of the most aggressive eaters out here. You have food anywhere near you, and he becomes a completely different attitude. He's a wildcat. So he might look cute and sweet, and he's rubby and rolly, and he makes cute noises. But he also has claws for days. He's a big cat too, so like definitely could take down a dog or any other type of cat, or small children, could definitely hurt an adult. So the odds are not in your favor if you think one of these cats would be a good long-term pet. And that's the saddest part, because when they're born and raised in captivity and they do rely on humans for food, then what do you do with them? They live their life in a cage. Sweet boy. Is Nala out? I'd love to show Nala. If we got Ginger time, can we get Nala time? I'm looking. The wind is picking up. A little more dreary. Let's see if Nala's anywhere visible. I was gonna go try to see Kali as well. There's an Arya. Had her breakfast on vacation. Let's see. There she is. Hi, sweetheart. I don't think it'll be a very good view of you, but there she is. There's our Nala. Let's see, let me just scroll through here. See if anybody's asked a new type of question. Thank you again for sharing this and for joining us. We are just hanging with some African servals so far today. I did just recently post that they were looking for comments involving laws for smaller exotic animals on my public page. So I just want to say thank you very much to anybody and everybody who did that for us. So mostly everybody's asking about Priya. I extensively showed Priya yesterday morning on my live, and I am nowhere near her today, so she will not be featured today. But she... at 7:30 this morning, the vet group got a text message that Priya had 100% success for her breakfast. So she must have taken all food and meds so far this morning and was up being active just like yesterday. I don't know that I'll make it over to see Manny. I know it's Monday, but we showed him a couple times last week. Also, he is currently shifted into the very back of Funcation, so that is, he's always kind of in a weird spot. It's hard for me to show him back there. They shift him for cleaning while he's in Funcation, but he has cameras that you can watch 24/7 at bigcatcams.com, so make sure that you pull that up and you might see some Manny shenanigans for the next couple of weeks while he's out there. And I've shown Simba quite a few times in the last week or so. But I do want to try to see if we can see Kali, even if she's tucked in a den. The only other cat on anyone's radar, as per usual right now, is Gilligan, and he's doing well. He's still eating. He's just still has some weird episodes where his mobility is a little off, or he does not like to particularly enjoy waking up from naps, and it looks a little rough sometimes. But he is still eating and doing okay, so that's all we can ask for. All right, here's Arya, also on vacation, has plenty of cameras that you can watch her. I know she's been swimming and checking everything out. She's getting some water right now. It looks like she might be closed in the roof section. That could be due to weather. Hi, honey. Hi, baby girl. Is it because it's gonna get windy? Probably. Probably gonna get windy today. We have not actually had rain in like weeks and weeks and weeks, and with all this pollen coating everything, yes, and all the dust, everyone's just sneezing like crazy. Goodness sakes. Goodness sakes. So a good downpour would be pretty awesome. Make everything less itchy and sneezy. Yeah, sweet baby. So this is Arya Tiger. Again, she is in the roof section of our 2.5 acre vacation rotation. She's got 3 dens, 2 water bowls, 3 different little bubble sections, and anytime we're expecting heavy rain and wind and anything that could bring down some tree branches or trees or anything like that, they are shifted out of the open airs like that over to the roof sections for safety. So she's gonna walk me to the door and I can't open it. Sorry, baby. I know. That's kind of the downfall. It's not even storm season here either, is it? I only been here a couple days. It's already roof time. It's all right, sweetheart. Let's go see if there's a Kali. Again, thank you to everybody who's helping out in the comments. It looks like we have a lot of people saying that newbie thing. I want to touch them. I want to pet them. Do you guys touch them? Do you pet them? Well, no, they are not pets. They are scary wild animals that are extremely unpredictable. And we are an accredited sanctuary, so we don't do any of those exploitive things such as photo ops and breeding babies so people can hold them for photos. All those various things. Ew, that clip was really gross. Okay, that's fun. Just gonna walk around with a really gross feeling hand now. Okay, there she is. Here's our Kali baby. So we are a GFAS accredited sanctuary. That's the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. Hi, Kali baby. And we just firmly believe these cats don't belong in cages. They shouldn't be born and raised by humans in non-native lands and used for entertainment. So when you're GFAS accredited, they hold you to high standards. So we do not buy, sell, trade, breed, or touch the cats. Hi, baby. Kali is our oldest cat on property. She's 22. She'll be 23 in June. Just trying to see. I can't see from here to see if they are officially closed in roof sections for the day. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart. I love you. It's good to see you. I got here after breakfast, so it's nap time. See if I walk around on the other side, we'll get a better view of her sweet little face. Hi, sweetheart. Here's my girl. Here's my girl. Hi, it's gonna be a nice cool day if it rains. I think the rain's supposed to drop the temperatures just a little bit. Like we'll see 50s again in the mornings. Yeah. Look at that little bloop. Look at that little bleep right there. Love you, sweet girl. Love you, sweet girl. Yeah. You got one of those prickly caterpillars on your den. Those can be very ouchy. They are on everything, including us. Like you'll just be out doing anything, and the next thing you know, one of those is crawling on your leg. Yeah, it's pollen caterpillar explosion here. It is. We just need some heavy rain for a couple of days. What you staring at? I know, I'm keeping you from like full-on official nap time. Nothing better than sleepy tigers on a Monday morning. Especially this one. I feel like you're sleeping with your eye open. It's very creepy. Yeah, it's a little creepy. You got close in eyeballs. Yeah. Lots of slow blinks till you drift away to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. I love you, Mama. Yeah. My very best girl. You're that very best girl. Alright, let's go see who else is out and about. Let's go out over this way. Cheesy and friends over here. Hi, Cheese. Can't get that clip off. All kinds of clip issues this morning. Also trying to see who's texting me. Okay, make sure it wasn't important. Hope I don't regret walking too far this way. It gets closer to 10 o'clock is when the rain chance was higher, so keep walking a little bit further. Try this clip. All right. Who are you guys out harassing? Max is all cozy in Arya's den right there. Saw a bunch of people in the Explore comments that are getting lots of screenshots of Max hanging out in Arya's enclosure. There's a Simba. Can't walk past a gorgeous looking tiger. Hi, Sim. Especially one that is weirdly on the least sponsored cat list from February. He just had a medical procedure and everything. I thought he would have had way more sponsors than he does. Hi, kiddo. He definitely needs the sponsors because he is an aging male tiger that has some anxiety issues and a pretty hefty limp and a pretty curved spine from being born and raised in a circus cage where he spent about a decade of his life. He's been living the good life since the end of 2019 here with us. But yeah, weirdly enough, somehow Simba Tiger, it was in our least sponsored list this month. Same thing with Mrs. Claus and Nabisco. That was a really weird surprise. Unfortunately, Lovey was too, but again, those really shy cats I don't get to show a lot tend to end up in that bottom list, but not our Simmers. Not our Simmers. Look at that Simmer. So if anyone is interested in sponsoring a new cat, everyone I just named is on that low sponsorship list. And you can do that at bigcatrescue.biz. That's our online store, and you can purchase sponsorship kits there. Such a good boy. You watching Max in that den? Max and Simba came in physically very similar, mentally very different. Simba, even though he's got some anxiety tells, he's actually pretty goofy and silly and sociable and playful. And Max really is too, but he's definitely more of the kind of withdrawn, reserved personality. Let's go see Kimba, or try to see Kimba. I need to see where he's at first, because Kimba Tiger is our sponsorship prize this month. So if you sponsor a cat during the month of March, at the end of the month, we will do a drawing, and the winner of that drawing will be getting a Kimba paw print, and it's an original. It came directly from his foot when he was in the hospital for his vet exam. So if you sponsor Simba, you might win a Kimba. We have a Simba as well, but that's going to be for a prize later on in the year. I just didn't realize that Simba would be in the least sponsored list. Well, that's good. He's on his platform. Hopefully he'll stay there and let me show his beautiful face. He had a great time in vacation. He was out there for a little over 4 weeks. Hi, kiddo. Hi, sir. There's that handsome man. This is our youngest tiger, baby boy Kimba. It's a good shot of his tail. Look how much white he has on his tail. His tail is shorter than normal. So he was either born that way or another animal probably took it from him in his circus life. But he should have a black puff at the end of his tail, and he does not. Hi, kiddo. Sorry I'm not wearing your shirt today. Have you been swimming since you came home? You been swimming? Do you like your new toy? Surprised you haven't torn it off there yet. That yellow donut hanging behind him was put up when they replaced a bunch of the lumber on his platform. Every time this boy goes on vacation, we practically have to rebuild every platform in his enclosure. He has 4 really big platforms like this. Always at least one of them has to be reworked while he's gone. Yeah, your vacations are very helpful to us, sir. He's a good boy. Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. He does have the best whiskers. The only downfall is low lighting, and my stabilizer's been kind of funky for a couple weeks now. It doesn't seem to really stabilize my picture very well, so he's just grainy and shaky. Such my handsome boy. Look at that perfect paw pad. You have a perfect paw pad, Kimba. You do. Thanks for letting us hang out with you, Bob. Yeah. Thank you so much. Go see this Jasmine girl. We'll see if she will allow me to get closer, if she can be too sneaky. There's Jasmine. You guys having a staring contest? We're having a staring contest. Look at some of those gashes in that tree right next to her. Those aren't fresh marks, because if they were, they'd be like a reddish orangish color. Orangey. So, those are left behind from somebody who used to live in this enclosure. Trees covered in them. This one is too. When I first started here, this is where Sundari leopard was living. But she was fully declawed, so those aren't her scratches, but definitely some leopards and tigers before and after her that probably left those marks. Well, if you guys joined in late, we've seen quite a few cats. We got some Des time, some Ginger. We even saw Nala, Hutch, Arya, Kali, Simba, Kimba, Jasmine. I think this is where we're going to call it a day. I'll try to get a little bit closer to her, see if she won't be too feisty with me. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, honey. You cleaning that foot, or are you being crazies? You crazy girl. Don't you bite that foot. Don't you bite that foot. Don't you bite that foot. Get that old foot. You get that old foot. Hi. Hi, pretty baby. Hi, pretty baby. Doing some grooming. I know, you always like to jump at me. That's why I'm not going to get any closer. I just want everybody to see you. You're so pretty. Look how pretty that girl is. Look how pretty that Jasmine girl is. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning. I really appreciate if there were any donations. My goodness, aggressive groomings. Aggressive groomings. I know, that's how you show me who's boss. You're like, see this foot of mine? Don't get any closer. Well, I hope you guys have a great start to your week. Day 2 of time change. Everybody hang in there. And thank you for all your support. And I believe I will be volunteering tomorrow, so likely won't have a live for you. But hopefully Wednesday and Thursday I can show you the other sections of the sanctuary. So just keep your eye on our Facebook. Thank you again to everybody who helps me out on Instagram. Definitely need the more the merrier over there. As much group participation as we can get would be great. Yeah, say we'll see you guys on the interwebs. See you on the interwebs. I know, you're being so goofy. All right, guys, take care. See you soon.